Well, hello everybody. Hope you're doing well. So we'll just open this up here. And see, let's check. Alright. Everything looks good there. Alright, so always making sure that you take the chat box from top chat to live chat. Excellent. Alrighty, so with that, we're going to do an acrylic pour tonight that I believe is my first time. I cannot actually recall a time where I've done this. So it's kind of a little bit exciting and surprising at the same time. So I'm just going to check on the camera. So let's see what you can see. Hello, hello. Okay. Oh, trying tightening everything on my arm, but camera arm, I still get a lot of movement. I'm trying to get the right angle for you to see as the paint's coming out the cup. So let's see how that is. Alright. So while I get my gloves on, let's talk about the paints. So we have this orange. It is a mixture of crimson and cadmium yellow hue. And when you're mixing orange, be sure to always start with yellow and only add little bits of red at a time. That's just what I've learnt over trying to mix an orange. This is the cadmium yellow hue. This one is the emerald. This one is a mix. So of Purple Lake and Ultramarine Deep. And this one here is Cobalt Blue. And this is an empty half a cup. So it's an open cup. And so that's what we're going to use for our pour. So we're also going to use my Spring Brand White House paint, which is mixed at approximately equal parts with Flood Floetrol. So it looks like this because I mix it up in the Floetrol bottle, so it's always ready to go. And there we go. So I'll just leave that up there actually. Put that aside, and now this is a 14-inch square canvas, and I've already put masking tape around the back. I've got my lids from my tube paints to prop it up on. So when I do that, I also try and make sure that the lid, it's not sticking out over the side, that it's underneath on the wood section, so there's at least a few millimeters of canvas before it gets to the little cap. Sometimes, if you can see that one, if it dries like that, you can get some paint that actually dries on it and sticks out the side. So when you're really wanting nice sides, that can really affect it. So I try to make sure that it's fully under, and there we go. Best neighbour ever. How you going? We're going to do an open cup So something that I don't believe that I've done as yet, and has been on my list for so long to try. So what we want to do with this, there's a couple of ways. Coat the canvas in white and then put it down, or put it down, give it a big pillar of white around it, and then put the paints in. But I think I'd like to just start by covering the base of the canvas. So yeah, thanks so much for coming in. I really appreciate it. And if you're watching and you don't want to chat, that's okay. Say welcome, welcome. I appreciate you being here. So there's a nice coating of white, and I think we'll just give it a little bit of a push around with my stick. So it looks like I've poured plenty on the surface. Just push it around to the edge. Once we get closer to the edge, then we'll give it a quick tilt. And that also, in helping it reach that over the edge and flow down the sides, but it also levels out any lines that you've created while you're manipulating, pushing your paint around. Alright, so that looks pretty good. Pop that down there and wipe it. So it's good, you can wipe off your sticks, let them dry out and reuse them. Okay, so just give it a bit of a tilt. So just waiting for it as it comes down to flow over the edge, and then pulling it back up and heading to another side or another corner, whichever is your preference for your tilting. Okay, just back to the center. Alright, make sure placement is good and don't stick your thumb in it. That's always a good start. And a good finish, I guess, too. Alicia, thank you for coming in. Welcome. Okay, so now the placement of the cup, which I figure we're just going to go smack bang kind of what looks like the center. So it's a little bit exciting. I don't have any silicone in the paints as yet, but I think I would like to put some, I really want some reactions to pop out of this. Oh, now I'm questioning that, because I don't want them to come up as cells that grow and bloom and push everything out of the way. I just want subtle ones. So let's go with a no silicone. So, all right. So we're going to start off with the blue because it's in a cup and easy. So we're just going to pour some into the center. And then we're just going to run down the line of the paints, pouring them in. And what you'll end up seeing is the cup lift up and push its way out, which it's already doing on this side. So you'll see it soon. Every time I add paint, there'll probably be a little bit more push out. And it'll start floating, see that? Go with orange next to that yellow. So I am really nervous about how it's going to be because of that choice to not use silicone, but I think it's going to be amazing either way. You can start, I can see, a couple of like yellow and green cell reactions popping up through the blue that's coming out. You love that green? Nice. Green is actually my favorite color, so I'm in support of all things green. I think I just like passion there, so we'll go around one more time with these colors. Let's see. The cadmium yellow here, just squeezing softly enough that it doesn't inject into the paint, that it's still just pooling on the top. And I think I missed the orange there. Let's see. Orange, and then the purple. And we might just finish off with some white, which this white is not the house paint white. This is a Creative Place titanium white. I pour that in. Alright, let's see. I think I've got, let me try and like to bring you in a bit. But I still do need to tilt, so I don't want to bring you in too far. Back down here. All right. Yes. So one of the things, I think I don't like to pick the cup up and have just a blob of nothing. So I do believe that I have seen other creators and artists pick up the cup and do a little bit of a swell. So I'm going to try that. So I'm going to try and pick it up and skim the surface just a little bit with the lip of the cup. I'm kind of rotating it around a little bit too there. Trying to give it a little bit of a feature in the middle. It's like that cover and cupping. You're just lipping the surface. So yeah, that's really interesting. So we got that done. That's all fun. Let's just torch it a little bit before we tilt it. And so this is just a chef's torch, refillable gas for these ones. So okay. So around the white first, into the blue and the colours, into that centre. Looks like a flower, it does, Alicia. Alright. Let's see how we go with tilting. So I'm a little bit concerned having the square canvas with a round technique. Same as when you're doing like a swirl technique or something like that. When you're tilting it around and trying to make sure it gets to those corners, you can lose the shape of the roundness. But if you know that going into it, then it should be all good. You're prepared for that. We shouldn't lose any of the outer ring because of the white on the background. So what should be coming off is the white as it pulls out the colours. So I need to lift you back up so you can see the tilt. And there you go. Well, that's pretty good. So I'll pick it up here. Just make sure the feet are on the table ready for when you want to come back down. That's only if you don't have push pins, of course. So normally I would. And I will have some very soon. I'm going to go to this corner first, push it all the way over the edge, and bring the weight of the paint back down in the other direction. And then bring the center, look at those colours open up. Wow. Bring it back towards the center. And then head down towards this corner. So now we're going to this corner. And over, back, and then straight down to this opposite corner as well. So the colours opening up are amazing. Try not to lose too much over here. So look at that. Wow. So that's pretty much centered, and I think I'm quite happy to leave it there. Sometimes it's nice to put the feature off center, but for tonight I think that looks pretty cool. I love the lipping in the middle. We did get an extra little drip over here, which has got a character all of its own. Alright, so that looks a little bit interesting. So now that I've pretty much wiped my hands off, I'll bring you down and give you a close-up before we say goodnight. If we come down this way, the view's going to flip. So this is the view I have. And you can see in these reflections all the little bubbles. So I'm going to do one more round with the torch. Alrighty, so that's pretty cool. I really do hope that you are seeing the colours more accurate to what I am seeing in real life. Like my phone isn't quite picking up the colours as they be. But I love that centre. So we'll start on this left-hand corner and work our way up. Just trying to make sure we've got some focus and colour accuracy for you. So it really just does look like it's blooming out. You can see those slight wave-like sections. cute. Looks awesome. Thank you, thank you. So I'm really happy with how this turned out. I think this could be something that I do more often. And I think next time, we'll go over to this right hand side as we come down. Next time I'll actually use some silicone just to see. Like, I might like it with silicone, but I won't know till I try it. So, see all these little bubbles that popped have brought through little dots of colour. And there's still more bubbles in there. So I'll do another torching shortly. So, it's a bit of a rainbow in the corner. So, alright, so now let's come up through the centre and check out that beautiful lip design. So that made it a little bit of fun, not just a blank space. So, alrighty. So I hope that you found some inspiration or education, or just even had some relaxation while you were watching. So please subscribe, like, comment and share. It really does help and is so much appreciated. But for tonight, there is our first time open cup pour, acrylic pour. Hi, I am the first to like a video. 1 heart, please. Oh, thank you, Ashraf Kamai. Hello, thank you for that. All right, yeah, so as I mentioned, please subscribe, like, comment and share. It really does help and is very much appreciated by myself, and I'm sure by other creators as well. So thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. If you have to go anywhere, please take care and be kind, be creative, and be fabulous. Bye.